Hi, today talk about for my regret. I had my biggest life lesson when I was kid. I remember the different history, but today talk about the two for impact my life the most. Most likely, our childhood has marked at some point what we are today living traits that continue to be able. For me, it was an incredible moment where I spent many hours playing with my friends in the street, feeling that the permit to go the park on one that was on more than a block from my house, but was like on a tree for the faraway place. Those were the first moments in which I feel the rigor of a punishment for having done something wrong. This is the first moment in which I understood that everything we do generate an effect in myself on the other people. In this moment, you do the different thing, but you don't know the consequence for this thing. In this moment, I learned these things. But in this moment, this thing we do are forgiving only and only because we are childhood. I learned that it was good and bad thing and to use it throughout in my life. Talk about for the other history. In this history, I learned uh, the one things in this moment I use all time. I had gone to the store to buy tree for my grandmother. On the corner there was some sweet that were for sale. I really want to eat on the sweet, but I didn't have enough money to buy it. So when the shopkeeper left to get the tree, I took the sweet and put in my pocket. When the shopkeeper come back, I only paid for the tree and that I no longer had any money. And on the way home and at the sweet. Hour later, I went with my grandmother to the store to buy food, and we saw that a woman of very limited resources kept a tomato with pay. And my grandmother said that what the lady did was wrong, but I don't understand why she said if the lady saw that she didn't have money for the tomato and the man from the store had a leftover. There she explained to me that no matter if we have needs, you should never take what is not yours. Since everyone works and strives to have your things, if you need them and you don't have them, it is better to ask for them as a gift than to steal. This is a better option. Ask and don't to steal. From that day, I understood that stealing gold never be best option. In this moment, my grandmother give me a money to buy candies, but I prefer to pay the swing stole in this moment. Since that day, I have never in my life taken something that wasn't mine. And every time I see a similar case or someone with resources, I help them so that they don't have to make the decision to stall. Because in this moment, I don't have necessity uh, do this action, stall, but the other people maybe don't have food or don't have anything for it. I prefer give the money or give the food. I think the people don't have the decision to stall the other people. And the other reflection I have for my childhood is what I regret the most in my life was having want to grow up and not having enjoyed my childhood much more my friend and family in that beautiful time. I think I enjoy a lot of my childhood, but I prefer to return the time and stay again in my childhood. Thank you so much.